The topic, King David. Oh, King David. What is there to talk about, man? I mean, he won the Father's heart. He was the bomb. He is mentioned more than any other character in the Bible by far. Is something like more than 1,400 times. Oh, David, 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 the house of David. Oh, David, he's perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He was not perfect. He was far from perfect. Let's just be honest. Come on now. This is the channel that deals with the real. Why did he win the Father's heart? We'll get to that in just a second. Let's start, first of all, with his bad mistakes. Okay? He had 10 wives. That wasn't exactly too cool back in the day. This is not, the Mormons or the Church of Latter-day Saints. They changed their name back in the day. Yes, polygamy was cool. No, it wasn't that accepted way back then. You were supposed to have one, but the father overlooked it. Okay, he had like 9 more. He had 10 wives. And he had 10 concubines. How cute. How euphemistic. No, he had 10 hookers. Let's call a spade a spade. 10 prostitutes. So 10 wives and 10 prostitutes, and each one was absolutely like Christy Brinkley at the age of 21, or Cheryl Tiegs, or, I don't know, who do you like, Salma Hayek? Well, she was kind of a looker when she was like 19. So all 10 wives, and then 10 more hookers, concubines, if you will, were gorgeous. He spent most of his time going back and forth from bed to bed. That's a fact. It's in the Bible. There's no book of David. There's the books of Samuel 1 and 2. That's where you'll find everything about David. Okay, now what else did he do? Well, in 1 week, he beckoned Bathsheba over. That's called coveting your neighbor's wife. Then he had a baby, got her pregnant. Then he sent the husband to the front line to be killed. He knew he'd be killed. Was that manslaughter, therefore? No, I think that's what you call first-degree murder. So there's only 10 things you're not supposed to do, as in the commandments, and he did 4 of them. 4! Okay, so why? Something's not adding up. Oh, I know, he killed a giant. That's right, he had the 5 smooth stones, and he killed a giant. Okay, well, how tall was this giant? You're thinking, well, 36 feet tall. I heard a rumor that, a couple of years ago, we actually killed one in a cave in Afghanistan. He was 36 feet tall, flaming red hair, 2 rows of teeth, enormous. You got to cut the head off because they can regenerate like some kind of salamander or something. And that's true. That's true. But the one that King David killed, and I'm not trying to diss him, I'm just going for accuracy always. Well, the one that King David felled was 16 feet tall. A giant, yeah, but 20 feet shorter than the average giant. And we know most of them roaming the earth, even in places like Ohio back then, were 36 feet tall. So why in the world was he such a favorite of the Lord? He was a terrible father. That's another thing. A terrible dad. Well, then if he was a great dad, why did 2 of his kids try to overtake the throne? Like Absalom. William Faulkner, a great Southern writer, wrote a book, Absalom. Oh, Absalom. So we got 2 of his kids trying to usurp the throne. It's called a palace coup. We got him killing a giant, but only 16 feet, but still that's brave. And he goes from bed to bed, spends a lot of his time going from hooker, prostitute, all right, we'll go with the euphemistic term concubine, to one of his 10 gorgeous wives. So was he really the bomb? Well, the Lord was majorly impressed. Why? Why was the Lord so impressed with a sex addict and a terrible father, obviously? You want to know? Well, this is the secret. If you want to impress God, this is something I aspire to every single day. Obedience. God is impressed by obedience and bravery. He hates cowardice. He loves bravery. Be obedient. The kind he really likes is blind obedience. Now you know the reason, despite his liabilities, let's say. You have assets and liabilities, pluses, minuses. why he won the heart of the Father. You're looking at the moon here in Santiago, Chile. David Carswell, thank you for watching.